So if we go to Digi-Gurdy World HQ, I've put these up on a chart. So this is the original recording. It starts off quiet, then as the buzz kicks in, it slowly ramps up. I say slowly, this is about 10 milliseconds. Ramps up and then goes along. I've got a little amplifier plugged into the headphone socket, so although you get a lot more variety of sounds with the iPad connected, a lot of people just like to plug this in and go. So at the moment I've got all the strings muted. I've got the except the trompette, so you can hear the buzz better. So this buzz is the one with the slight fade in, but not the full fade in of the actual recording. So I'll just give you an example of that. So you can see there's a very slight kind of kick as it comes in, but then it increases in volume very quickly. So now I'll stop and I'll get another hurdy-gurdy, and that will have the full fade in of the actual recorded buzz from the real hurdy-gurdy, just to compare. Okay, so this one now has the full lead in, so the sample that's played for the buzz starts off very quiet and then ramps up to full volume. The previous one started about here and then ramped quickly. This one, you'll hear it, it's got a softer intro, but of course it produces a few milliseconds. It takes a millisecond or two to do that initial increase in volume. So you may feel that as a slight lag, but that's more accurate. It's actually how it sounds on the real hurdy-gurdy. That's what happens. It starts off very quiet and builds up. So I'll give you an example of that. So it has a smoother start to it, to the buzz, whereas the other one is more immediate, but there's a slight attack to it. So I don't know which people prefer. This is my problem. Which ones would you prefer? This is more accurate. This is actually how it closer to the actual sound. So this is my dilemma, but I think it's either of them are better than the previous buzz. Now the first video clip I showed you, I've started the buzz. It kicks in part way through the ramp up, so it starts about here, halfway through. So it kicks in quite quickly, and then the other one, I've started it right at the beginning of the ramp in volume, so you get a smoother buzz onset. But subjectively that might feel like a bit more laggy, but it's more close to the actual recorded buzz. So that's my dilemma. I can either provide the Gurdies with this sample with a nice fast kick in, or we can have the smoother kick in as option 2.